Hi, everyone. This is Group 45, and our topic is web fingerprinting. So today, the web evolved into a platform that billions of people use, and they use it for social media, news, movies, music, and much more. But what a lot of these people don't know is that their actions on what they do on the internet can influence what they see or what they're able to do. This sort of tracking is called browser or web fingerprinting, and its goal is to try to uniquely identify every individual user, and it does this effectively. Web fingerprinting is different from cookie based tracking, where the browser stores a piece of information that a web server is able to retrieve. Web fingerprinting is stateless, meaning that the browser does not receive anything from the server after sending this information. The browser simply gives it out. This information contains system and software info, which allows websites to determine individual users using process of elimination. With fingerprinting, companies can serve personalized ads, obtain better analytics, and provide better fraud and bot detection to protect their user base.
To fully understand the concept of web fingerprinting, it is important to realize that no two devices are exactly alike. Looking deeper reveals differences in the manufacturing, behavior, and use of web surfing devices that websites are able to use to create fingerprints and keep track of their many visitors. To do this, they employ several web fingerprinting techniques that have been developed over the years. Sites are able to use all sorts of digital marks like IP addresses, the header fields of HTTP requests, browser properties, and operating system and hardware features to gain information about things like the plugins, installations, and equipment related to their visitors. These are just a few of the many ways that sites can create digital fingerprints from the actions of website users and further the evolving process of web fingerprinting.
Font enumeration is one technique that can provide a large amount of unique data about the client system. Because fonts are handled on an OS level, this can also be used for cross-browser tracking. The fingerprinter will attempt to render each font on a list of fonts. If a font is rendered correctly, it is resident on the system. The combined signature of all of the fonts that are resident on the system is used usually in conjunction with other techniques as identifying information. This technique is powerful because for each additional font checked, unique number of possible signatures grows exponentially.
Another popular type of web fingerprinting is canvas fingerprinting. Canvas fingerprinting works by using HTML5's canvas elements. It creates a hidden text or image canvas element that is rendered onto the user's browser. This is also then rendered into a token. Because of differences in hardware, operating system, and browsers, and many other factors, each user will have slightly different variations in their token. With this token, they can be uniquely identified from all other users. This token is then shared with other websites and advertisers to track the websites that they go onto.
So now we will talking about why web fingerprinting is being used and why would you want to prevent yourself from being tracked by web fingerprinting. So why did companies use web fingerprinting? Because they want to analyze your behavior and interests online. So they can use that data to promote their company's product and service or sell that data to other companies who needs to promote their products and services. But it also comes with good quality. Banking companies use web fingerprinting to track down and prevent potential fraud. So they can see ahead where is it coming from and they can prevent the fraud before it happening. So why do you want to not being tracked by web fingerprinting? Because of your online privacy. Once you're being tracked, your profile will be out there for companies to use for advertisement or do things without your consent. The more unique you are, the easier for you to being exposed to many risks because they can identify you from other users. So here is the graphical example of uniqueness from users. So as you can see, each user used different operating system, different browsers and versions, and they will use the techniques here. They will use those to make yourself unique from other people. But with Tor will help you looks the same with other users so that you cannot be easily tracked by the web fingerprinting. And that's the end of our presentation. Thank you for your attention.